You know, when we're singing that song at the very, very end, he is still totally and completely 100% on the ball. Looking at the camera, at you and I on the other side of that camera 30 years on. You know, that's a measure of you know, and it's only, I was going to say that's a measure of a great artist. There are some people that have difficulty, you know, dealing with the use of the word art or artistry or artist in the context of rock music. Fuck 'em, you know. I mean, it's just fuck 'em to death and hell and beyond. You know, that day was an absolute testament to the fact that from the chaos, the drugs, the absurdity, the flippancy, the pretentiousness, the irony, the artistic extravagances of all the people involved, the vanity, the vacuity, the shallowness, the emptiness, the addictive petulance, and all of this stuff, the self-obsession. That what actually came out of it is that one person in the middle of it, who was the driving focus of it, was able to look into a camera and talk to you and I directly. What you see with the Who is you see the Who doing their little set piece. You know, we're not doing it for you, we're doing it for us and we're doing it for our fans. When you watch the Who in the Rock and Roll Circus, it's almost like we're watching them sideways. They're going from there to there. When you watch Mick, it's coming right at you, you know, and a lot of my respect for Mick was crystallised around that time. I ceased to be a fan, you know, and a fancier, if you like, of what Mick represented, and much more of somebody that thought, fuck, this is pretty big. That was the moment for me anyway, was sitting there and watching him and just thinking, I don't know what, you know, and remember I was sailing a little bit myself as I kept looking at him and thinking, you know, how is he still doing this? You know, and why is it so important to him? And then you see the movie and you see it's not about it being important. It's just about the fact that this is what he does. It's like somebody saying, you know, Picasso used to get up at 6, he would paint till 12, then he would have lunch, and then he would fuck a girl, and then he would paint till 6, and then he would go to bed, and then he would get up, and did it every day. That's the reason why there's so much bloody Picassos all over the place, is that he was incredibly prolific. The Stones are incredibly prolific, both as recording artists and as performers, and they're very, very driven by Mick in this respect, and you see a sign of it then. When you watch it now, it's a documentary. It's a comment on the time. It is. I hope it stimulates people to do more, because this stuff's always going to be good to look at 30 years on.